Ireland, Northern England, North Wales, North Midlands. Some brighter skies develop. 1 or 2 will stay dry throughout the day with some sunshine. For all, temperatures will be around where we should be for this stage in October. Now, if you're looking for some dry weather, it will come for most on Sunday. Even across Scotland, a few showers will remain into Sunday, but overall, a lot more in the way of dry weather we've had. Best of the sunshine, Northern Ireland, England and Wales. But do not drop your guard even then, because next week we'll see further bouts of rain push the rain off the Atlantic. Take care.
I've just spent the last 2 years as one of the BBC's Middle East correspondents. One of the things I love about my job is being out in the field. On the morning of the earthquake, I was actually already in Turkey. I was in Istanbul airport.
This is a country in shock.
This was an entire neighborhood, and it's completely destroyed. It was hundreds of apartments, thousands of people. I've always really liked finding people and talking to them, like people's stories. Because if I'm going to talk about things that some people live through, I think the best way is for me to see it and understand it myself. So what's happened is more and more people have joined this conversation at the building, and they are telling us that some of them lived here, they knew it was dangerous. Then when I tell you what's happening, hopefully you will have more faith in me to tell you that story accurately and impartially and in a way that really means something.
Today at 1, Labour claim there's been a political earthquake after they win 2 by-election victories in what had been safe Conservative seats. Labour overcame a Tory majority of more than 24,000 in mid-Bedfordshire, the biggest ever overturned at a by-election. And in Tamworth, they overturned a Conservative majority of more than 19,000.
The voters here have turned their back on a failed Tory government. They've had enough of the decline of the last 13 years, and they are crying out for change.
Well, the Conservatives have blamed a low turnout, and they say their voters stayed at home. Also on the programme this lunchtime, hundreds of people evacuated from their homes in northeastern Scotland as Storm Babette wreaks havoc and leaves 2 people dead.
These teams have so far rescued around about 50 residents this morning. No one knows for sure how long this water will remain here, but it's thought it might stay flooded for the next couple of days.
Trucks with relief supplies for Gaza wait to be allowed in from Egypt. The United Nations Secretary-General appeals for the aid to be let through. And we talk to Eric Cantona, footballer, actor and now a singer as well, embarking on a UK tour.
And coming up on BBC News, New Zealand look to erase the Rugby World Cup memories of 2019 as they aim to reach a record 5th final when they face Argentina later.
Good afternoon. The Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer says his party's 2 by-election victories last night are history in the making. Labour overturned huge Conservative majorities in the previously safe Tory seats of Mid-Bedfordshire and Tamworth in Staffordshire. In Mid-Bedfordshire, the former seat of Nadine Dorries, the Tory majority of more than 24,000 collapsed, with a swing to Labour of 20.5%. Well, meanwhile, in Tamworth, the swing was even bigger. There, it was 23.9%. Now, the Conservatives have blamed low turnout. They say their voters stayed at home. Here's our political correspondent, Ian Watson.
2 previously Tory seats, 2 big wins for Labour. Keir Starmer was keen to visit both. There was a big swing in support from the Conservatives to his party in Tamworth. But his first stop this morning was to celebrate his close victory in Mid-Bedfordshire.
We know that voters here have voted for us and they've put their trust